everyone, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at this book, Mythical Beasts, an Artist's Field Guide to Designing Fantasy Creatures. It's a lovely book, published by 3D Total Publishing. It's quite a thick book, check that out. It's got quite a lot of pages. It's like over 315, something like that, 314 pages. Don't know if this is going to come out too well on this particular shot, but there's like a gold sort of stenciling that's been used on the front, gold and green. It's really nice, shiny, and yeah, it's a lovely cover. There's the spine, Mythical Beasts, an Artist's Field Guide to Designing Fantasy Creatures. Even the 3D Total logo with a nice gleaming gold emblem there. Forward by J.A.W. Cooper. There's a nice octopus thing on the back. What does it say? Join 30 fearless artists as they explore and develop concepts for a treasure trove of fascinating mythical beasts. Journey around the globe and unearth the secrets of fantasy favourites and more provincial mysteries. Blah blah blah. You know, you can see that. It was £29.99 English pounds RRP when it came out. It's been around a few years, I think now. 2019 is when it was published. So anyway, check out that Minotaur. Without further ado, let's explore this luscious green book. Just have a quick slurp of coffee and we'll get cracking. Okay, lovely dark green, like a bottle green. There's the Minotaur again. This is by someone called Luke Mancini. There's a merman, mer creature. I like the quality of the paper. Thick and rough. This is artwork by Sean Andrew Murray. Not Andy Murray, the tennis player, I don't think. Right, look at this unusual band of, well, the usual, I would say the usual suspects, but there's nothing usual about these. They're very odd. I assume these are featured in the book. So J.A.W. Cooper is an illustrator. There's his Instagram. Is it a man? I'm assuming it's a John or James. I don't know. Just making it up. She has got an Instagram account and a website, etc. there. Right, let's keep going. How to use this book. Whether you're looking for inspiration, want to learn more about the creature design process, or are just a fan of fantastical beasts, that's me, this book has something for you. This is like some sort of weird old dinosaur from yesteryear with a mane. So anyway, so there's 30 courageous pioneers involved in this. Basically, 30 illustrators have contributed to it, dissecting their design. And the purpose of the trek is to demonstrate how artists use their innovation and research to develop a unique creature. So what they're doing is they're going away and looking at other existing creatures, or possibly not fictional creatures, and they're bolting together sort of new pieces of art based on kind of the research that they do. And so I think for each of them you're going to get field notes, you're going to get a bit about the design process. Subspecies, versatility and imagination are fundamental in creature design, and then the final design, i.e. what they end up creating. There's a disclaimer here. While the description of each creature is largely based on research, the nature of folklore and myths that reports vary. Imagination has a strong influence. Tales evolve. Yeah, yada yada yada. So there we go. We hope you like what you find in here. Me too. So quick coffee slurp. There's the contents. Check that out while I'm doing this. We're already seeing some interesting things. I love a good manticore and a werewolf. Krampus, kraken. Check all these out. So each of them has like a beast name. It has you can see like the artist name, and the page to go straight to it. Let's go through it sequentially though. Oh, and this is nice. There's a map of where each of these beasts is kind of. I assume this is where the illustrator is from. I'm guessing that. Or is it where the beast was kind of purported to have come from or lived? I don't know. I suppose you've got the Minotaur. So down in Italy, yeah, maybe not then. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's pretty, isn't it? And I like all the thumbs and the lines. Asian Dragon. So here's the first one by Ulski. Oh, that's a good eye. Beautiful. There's a bit about eyes here. So they're going to create an Asian dragon, benevolent creature, and they're obviously doing a bit of research about the different bits that they want to use from other creatures. Hairy tail, I like that. Dragon claws. As you can see, it's all done in a very sort of sketchy style, which I like. Well, they are sketches, aren't they? That have been obviously digitised. Actually, without reading into it, it may have been sketched digitally rather than on paper. I don't know. Maybe there's a variation from artist to artist. I suspect so. So now there's a bit of subspecies stuff going on for this Asian dragon. Oh, I like that. A bit of colour finally. It's got a cheeky face. And that is the final design. Look at this. I'm assuming for each of them you're going to get this key fact stuff. So taxonomy, i.e. what kind of creatures have been merged together here. Region, habitat. Mythical abilities can bring prosperity. Threat to humans 1. Pretty benevolent, happy, go lucky, baby. Now here's an Aswang. This is like a bat-based type creature. And obviously bat wings are going to feature in the design process, as are vampiric teeth. Yeah. I like it. Imagine you could sort of sit down and just look at one, per evening or per session, whatever. Subspecies. I like these. Sort of close up to the face. And there's the final design. It's a shapeshifter and a bloodsucker. And it's got a threat to human 5. Is it out of 5 or out of 10? I don't know. Maybe out of 5. Ooh, look at this. Is it a Barghest? Ooh, it's like a dog-related type thing. It's got 3 eyes. Kind of like a super werewolf, perhaps. I don't know. But I love it when sort of wolves and dogs bare their teeth. Well, it's obviously an aggressive stance, isn't it? But it's good. That's a good drawing. Captured that bit well. Ooh, 3 eyes. That extra eye just makes it all the more kind of creepy, doesn't it? Rendering teeth in the context of the face. Yeah, I like these. Oh, it's kind of got it's like cranium on show. That one just looks a bit confused. So it looks like it's going to have its cranium out. No fur on that. Oh, it's spooky, that one. It portends misfortune. You don't want to be seeing those. You don't want one of those to cross your path. Only a 2 threat to humans. Right, what is this? Boggart? Not heard of this one either. It's a terrestrial creature described as human-like in form, very uncivilized, doesn't use a knife and fork, unsightly, often possessing bestial qualities. Great arm study there, the muscles. Yeah. So it's very much humanoid, this one. Got like leaves on twigs growing on his head. Wow. I love it. It's like is that a digital painting in the end? I don't know. So mythical abilities, mischief. It's just a bit mischievous. Not much of a threat. Now, the bunyip. Now, I did not know that the bunyip looked like that. Almost looks like it's based on like a crocodile, yeah? Oh, it says that. It's got web feet. It's Australia. I think it comes from, is it like Australia? Probably says that if I had the time to read through all of it. So they're studying various walrusy and crocodile type things. I like that. Wow, yeah. So it's definitely got the crocodile mouth. More muscular than your average crocodile there. It's called to fish. So it's aquatic hunting, that's its special ability. In this, yes, Australia. Habitat swamps. Using crocodile, dog and walrus. Very good. Right. Now is this Chimera or Chimera? I think it's Chimera. Chimera from Greece. It's an amalgamation of various animals based mainly on the lion though. Bit of snake in there. Study of snake skin, that was good. Design process. 2 heads possibly. Yes. I like that one. It's got a really long tail. So, and that's kind of like the one they've gone for. So it's got like a snake's tail with nasty venom bite, presumably. And then kind of like what is that, like a antelope and a lion, goat actually, sorry. Fire, it breathes fire. Oh yes. Oh, chupacabra. Oh, I'm so bad at pronouncing some of these. From South America, Central and South America. It's a goat sucker. It sucks goats. And this is, oh, that sphinx cat. Yeah. I like that hand. It's a chimpanzee or something. Good hand and claw studies. Ooh. So it's eating or sucking a goat. That's a gruesome final design. Red eyes. Almost like a leech-like mouth. A long tongue. And good claws. I like that one. It's a bloodsucker. Threat to humans too. Only sucks goats, not humans. We're okay. A cockatrice, obviously based on a chicken, this one. And more specifically, the Rhode Island red rooster. Chickens are unusual. I've got chickens and they're hard to draw. They don't really ever stand still for long. Just clucking and pecking about. Wow. Terrifying. Looks like the Jabberwocky actually. And there it is. It's got massive wattles hanging down here. And great feet, very chickeny and massive. That's almost like supersized spur like you get on roosters. So it's petrification, toxic breath. God. Threat to humans 5. Don't get near those. Stay well away. There's a dingonek. Let's see what else is in here. So here's the back at the end of the book. It's got the contributors, a bit more information now about each of them, each of the artists specialises in and where they're based, etc. There you all are. What a talented group of people. Small little adverts here for other books by the same publisher. And what a lovely bottle green handle. I like this book, it's really good, I love it in fact, but I have got one minor criticism of it. It's not a biggie really, but on those final page, those final designs, not too bad on this one, but for some of them it's kind of like across a double spread where you sort of wouldn't want it to be broken up like that. And see if I can find some other examples. As I was looking through it, it just sort of was found a bit in there, like, you know, like, I want to see the whole thing on one page really. But yeah, some of them are big, aren't they? So they sort of have to span the double pages. Anyway, it's a minor criticism. I love it. It's a great book. I love the way it's been put together. Great print quality. Loads of inspirational kind of animal parts in it. That shark, I don't like a shark mouth poking out like that. It's terrifying. But most of these things are pretty terrifying. You know, most of these you could have a nightmare about, I think, having looked through. But yeah, lovely book. Good quality. Really good reference for artists, especially if you're into drawing monsters and mythical creatures and beasts, which I am. So it's right up my street. Yeah. Cool.